The playoffs start this weekend at the 27th race of the NASCAR season at Atlanta. I've had a lot of you ask me if I'll be in attendance at this race, and unfortunately, I will not be. Even though I won't be able to see these beauties in person, there's still paint schemes to review. Let's go. Also, peep the hat, Stock Car Society. Before I get going, guys, I gotta be honest. Having Monday off for Labor Day is really messing up my mojo. Paint scheme reviews are every Wednesday, and obviously today is Wednesday. The problem is it feels like Tuesday still. So instead of feeling all fired up and ready to go, it feels more like I have an itch that I can't quite scratch. Lucky for you guys though, my dog's nails are really long, and I'm training him as we speak to scratch my back with them where I can't reach. So you're in for a show. If any of you tell me that you knew Ross Chastain wasn't going to make the playoffs, then you need to go to church right now and ask for forgiveness for your sins, because you are lying your ass off. I bet you also knew that Harrison Burton was going to make the playoffs. Whatever. 9. Oh, would you look at that? A complete, utter waste of a playoff spot. The only reason Syndrome is in the playoffs is because Blaney didn't pack his tank when he stopped for gas at 7-Eleven before the race. When his pump clicked done at 48.72, he didn't pump in that extra 28 cents to get it to 49 flat. Amateur move. 6. Oh, poor Pop Pop. Since we've come back from the Olympics, Pop Pop's had a win, a 4th, and 2 second places between his two teams, and still didn't get a car in the playoffs. After all that, Pop Pop might need to get some Brez Tree, because honestly, that would probably give me COPD too. 9. I love when teams find some fly-by-night insurance company to sponsor them for a race. If anybody has ever heard of this, I'll give you $100. Not seriously, though. I haven't won a bet in 8 months. 7. Larson, it was really nice of you to give Tyler Reddick that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse regular season championship by skipping out on the Coke 600. Glaze on. 10. RFK, don't take this the wrong way. Paint scheme slaps. The pretzel bites, terrible. My esophagus may never recover from the level of dryness that came from these pretzel bites. 10. After over 250 career NASCAR Cup Series starts, congratulations Corey LaJoie on finally getting a top 10 at a non-drafting track. You should be so proud of yourself, because it only took absolute mayhem in the final 40 laps at Darlington to finally achieve that goal. Have fun watching from one of your daddy's race car seats next year. 2. Although you were very nice to Emily at your 7-Eleven appearance before the Coke 400. But next time, please bring more free hats. You ran out after about 10 people. It would be so easy for me to just make fun of Kyle Busch for choking out his own dick in the final 2 races for the playoffs, but I'm a bigger man than that. I do genuinely feel bad for Kyle Busch. I think he'll get a win before the end of the year. Not sure where, because the cars are still junk, but I think he'll get a win. 7. Now, somebody tagged me in this one on Twitter and said this should be the Big Baby Scumbag Paint Scheme of the Week. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that the reason you're telling me this is because this is some sort of Make-A-Wish paint scheme kind of deal. But if you actually think this is a good paint scheme, I hope you don't have a driver's license, because you are clearly fucking blind. On a serious note, though, this paint scheme was designed with 2 kids with cancer, and Chase Elliott's been able to raise over $400,000 through this Design to Drive program. So it is a very cool and touching paint scheme. But I'm here to review what it looks like. 5. Man, I have not held back on any of these reviews yet. I tried to tell you I felt like I had an itch I couldn't scratch. I'll try to cool it off a little bit. I'm sick of seeing overstock. 4. Denny, and absolutely no thanks to you, I'm actually picking up 4 fresh tires for my truck tomorrow from Tire Kingdom, which happens to be a Mavis company. So you're welcome for sponsoring your NASCAR career. Your car is ugly. 3. This is fitting because Martin Truex made damn sure that Ryan Blaney needed a dent wizard after Darlington last weekend. This car slaps. 10. Boy, Chase Briscoe, this win couldn't have came at a better time for you. Not only did you desperately need a win to make the playoffs, but you just found out your wife is having twins? That's super semen right there. Good luck, buddy. 10. Speaking of children, Cody Ware, you should never have any. 0. I just can't find a single bad thing to say about SVG. But how does that guy fit in a race car? He's like 7'2". 8. Mr. Busher. Well, Chris, after it's all said and done, you came .001 seconds away from the playoffs. I mean, also, had Tyler Reddick not junked you at Darlington the first time around, could have made the playoffs. Or if you could have held off Truex and Larson at Sonoma, could have made the playoffs. Or if you didn't blow a tire from the lead at Iowa, maybe could have made the playoffs. But, you know, who's keeping track? I've gotten used to crying myself to sleep as a Chris Buescher fan, so it's okay. 10. There are now a confirmed 11 races left in Martin Truex's Cup Series career. He's going to run the Daytona 500, confirmed now, with Cole Pearn as the crew chief, which means he has a better chance of winning that race than any of the remaining races this year. 4. Everyone seems to be picking Christopher Bell as their champion. I just don't see it, and this car is butt-ass ugly. 0. This guy's the real champion. Who else in NASCAR has ever gone from dead last in points to a championship contender? Oh, wait, that's right. Absolutely none of them, because they used to reward consistency. But congrats on securing your ride with AM Racing next year, Harrison. 8. Seven. Well, Bubba, you didn't make the playoffs, but it could be worse. You could have shit your pants. 9. If you guys haven't seen Aaron Blaney's latest TikTok, yeah, William Byron, you really fumbled bad. Big time, buddy. 6. Hemorrhoid, if you're seeing this, I can guarantee you one thing. If you comment this week, you will get a top 10. I just know it. I can feel it. 5. This car reminds me of BJ McLeod, which means 10. This car reminds me of Ryan Timms, which means, well, nothing. Cool comparison, though. 9. Hey, Ryan. Monday night, my fiance's brother tried to do an impersonation of your barrel roll from Daytona. And just like your wreck, no airbags went off. The only difference is he didn't get paid for his barrel roll, and you did. But his eyes do look like yours did. He's alright, though. Anyway, this paint scheme rocks. 10. Emily really likes Olipop, which probably means it tastes like shit. Fuck you, Rekachek. 0. Sorry, Eric. 0. I am fully convinced that Tyler Reddick was not feeling ill whatsoever. He clearly stated that he was throwing up and shitting everywhere. Then he gets out of the car and all of a sudden, no, nothing happened. I want proof, Tyler. Show me the shit stains or you weren't ill at all. You cost Buescher a playoff spot. 0. I mean, it's not a glizzy, but this does kind of go hard. 10. Am I? Bowman, I do hope you're right and you don't lose your ride at the end of the year. Because if you do, I just wasted $50 at the flea market on nothing. 10. And now don't get me wrong when I say this, because I do think Justin Haley's a talented driver, but why the fuck do we think he's ready to take a Hendrick ride? Give me a break. 9. Ty Gibbs is never going to win. 6. This guy better have a cup ride next year. 6. How about that second place qualifying position? That didn't last long. 3. The GOAT is back and he's going to make everyone pound rocks. Get it? Because he's got a Stone sponsorship. This thing goes hard. Get it? Because he's got a Stone sponsorship. 10. Sorry guys, I just don't see the hype with this. It's cool, but it's just too much and I can barely see the number. 8. And the Big Baby's Comeback Paint Spin of the Week goes to...
Money in my face, what? Hoes in my face, what? Pocket full of money, I ain't running out of space, what? Mama said, baby, you done came a long way. Woo. Still eating ramen noodles, bitch, I like the taste. Woo.